Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. When you're watching this video, it will be the first video of my post-December, so that's pretty neat. And obviously I would say guess who the doll is, but it's pretty obvious who I'm reviewing because it's going to be in the title. An opening. It's Claudie. I'm going to go over her accessories because I always get the doll's accessories. And one thing I noticed is she has this, and I don't know, I've never had accessories come in a box like that, just like the meat accessories like these. Where she has a nice, almost felt-feeling hat. You can sort of see that it's a felt-looking hat, but
It looks like a velveteen one.
it definitely don't feel like velvet. It has a grass grain ribbon. Now you can see the ribbon on it. And there's a few other little items at the bottom. This is the item I like the most, personally, out of her. So this is super fetch. Why did I say fetch? Oh my god.
Fetch never works, Margaret.
I'll make it work. But this is her little bag, and it has a pocket. You could try to put something in the other pocket, but it wouldn't fit, probably. Obviously opens with Velcro. There's the inside and the back, and has a little brown strap. Personally love how this piece looks. And then there's some little accessories I'll put on the bottom real quick, and try not to lose her necklace, hopefully. She has what seems to be the world's largest Babe Ruth bar for a doll. I feel like I've seen these. I don't know if I've ever tried a Babe Ruth, but I know I've seen them. Oh my god, look at this. Okay, focus on it. Look at that. It's like sizable. It's the size of my finger. Babe Ruth Candy Company. There's her. She has a pendant in here, which I adore, and she's going to wear this for the rest of the time I own her now. And then there's Claudie's little journal diary thing. And right at the beginning, she has some drawings. Whoop, let it focus. There it is. This camera needs meant to focus sometimes. So here's her dog, Dizzy Dot, and for some reason I want to call it Izzy because that sounds better to me. A drawing of little puppets. Give me a minute. Some cakes and stuff. There it goes, focusing finally. They're really neat little cakes. And then a little entry. Anyway, back to what I was saying. And then everything, all the other pages are blank in her diary, which I won't mess with. I personally don't like to write in the diaries or anything, like little books. I feel like, I don't know, it's weird. Although it's kind of cute when you see someone who writes the doll's name and more about them expanding on it, and like eBay hauls and stuff. And now to get to the doll, which... Oh my god! I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to edit that part a little bit. Might have to cover my face or something, I'm not sure what you saw. But I, kind of broke my tripod, and then I kind of fixed it. It's a little messed up. But here's Claudie in the box. I'll just take it off. I don't want to mess with the tripod more. Obviously, she has a little image, and she has this, like, darker maroon color. It's almost purpley, actually. With the more basic design. I was kind of hoping she'd have her own pattern, like some of the other dolls have, like Corinne and a few of the other girlies, or even how the World Latest dolls had a pattern. But it's okay, she doesn't have it. I'm going to... I just thought it'd be interesting to note. And now I shall pull this off and we'll see her 3 minutes in. I know, sorry about the chaos. But no one said it was easy being me. Trying to review stuff.
Are you gonna get all our books next?
Yeah, I'll probably get her second book. And here's her book, Mis Claudia, an American Girl. She's like a cute little illustration. And then here's the back. I want to flip through and see what her art does.
Like the old one is.
Oh, this is like the old books.
I love that.
Oh my god, I'm gonna flip through this. I know, I'm excited about the dolls you are, but I want to look at what this looks like, because it's illustrated. I love it.
It's like reading old books. It's so nice.
It's so cute. Sorry, I just love this. I love how this is done. Oh, it even has this book belongs to... I know we're sort of out of subsequent order here. Let's see if the back has the section that they... It does. It does. Book 2 continues Claudie's story, but look, it has the historical section about her world. Sorry, it's really close to the camera. I'm gonna show you this. They brought these back. I never expected to see these again. I haven't had a historical dolls book in forever. Like, literally forever. Since, like, 2017, maybe? It was the last time I held one of this that's newer. And there's a few ones, like, they sneak peek at Addie's story and encouraging people to buy her, which... By the way, if you don't have Addie, it's actually a pretty good idea to get her. It tells American Girl you actually like her and her face mold. Rep some of the other characters. So now that we're 5 minutes in without seeing the doll, we'll actually get into that portion of the video. So here she is, all strapped in. She obviously has her meat outfit and everything. I'll cut her out and then we'll take a closer look at her. These scissors are terrible. And I really hope my family's gonna remain quiet for this part. Because I don't want to... I'm filming, just so you know, Mom. I really am scared of cutting her sweater, but I won't cut it. I promise you guys I'm not going to cut her sweater. I did maul the box a little there. Oh my god. Okay, so our hands are free. And now to get her neck free, and I think these should be good. Oh, yeah. She's out. Oh, by the way, I have brought another doll to compare her to because I was really curious about how similar she'd look to Makina. And so far, I don't think she looks very similar at all.
I love her face. It's beautiful.
She has a very mature face to me. When I pan over to it, I'll show you her face in more depth. But obviously, you can see her little meat outfit. I can't tell, but she's very well packaged here. And I'm still pulling these up. But yeah, so here she comes in like Mary Jane almost style shoes. I don't know what to call these, but they're navy blue. She has some socks. She's wearing a gingham print. I actually don't know what kind of print that is, but it's blue and it's adorable. It has buttons, but they're not functional. This is her teal cardigan, and then it's got her face. I was like, my gosh, the eyes are stunning in real life. She also looks straight to me. It's hard to tell because I'm holding a camera, but they look pretty straight. I'm mildly worried about getting off this hairnet, I'm not going to lie to you.
Let's just leave it on. With the hat.
This is the only way she's ever wearing the hat with the hairnet on.
Yeah. Probably could wear it still.
I don't know.
Never mind, her hair's special.
Yeah, her hair's real special being a first edition and all. Oh my god, I forgot they had, like, I don't know, these aren't called bloomers in the 1920s. What are these called?
They're called pantalones, honestly.
I don't remember these. They probably say it in the back of the book somewhere, but I don't want to read the whole book to figure that out.
I think
She dropped the hat.
I think they were called knickers.
Anyway, I think we should be careful with that phrasing in regards to her.
You get your knickers in a twist.
I want to pull off the hairnet on camera, so someone else has to hold the camera and get me a good shot of this. This is like the quintessential AG unboxing experience. Get over here. Get over here now, sister.
When you were paid. Well, I was paid for this. I'm unpaid intern.
Can you try to hold it so we won't get too much of the messy background? But you don't. Oh, please not. We're already getting too much messy background. You're doing it wrong. Get next to me, Lena.
It's tight.
What do you expect? You can get next to me. Sorry. I promise I'll get it off at some point. See? Too much background. See? You gotta hold it like... So, I'm worried mainly because of her bow being outside the net. Oh god, I'm losing it. I'm worried. I don't know if that's a good sign. What just happened?
Hairnet's like... And now you have to wet it and...
There's ways to work on this. I just watched a video and I'm terrified. But I think she has little curls at the front of her thing.
They look like rag curls.
So she has rag curls for the most part on her. Some of them are a little messy from being in the hairnet for I don't really know how long, but they're messy. And I feel like when you comb them out, there's gonna be a few pieces that are loose.
Ooh, she has a nice texture.
She has
exactly like Yvette's almost.
She has Yvette's texture of hair pretty much, just so you guys know.
Yvette could be like her cousin.
Cousin? She could be the grandmother of Yvette. Or great-grandma. Seriously, statistically.
I'm not very good at filming, so excuse me.
Sorry, is this being held by hand since the tripod incident was really dramatic? I'm trying to get the curls down. They won't go down, but look at her curlies.
Her curlies?
Yeah, she's a curly girly. Her hair does not have as much volume as I thought it would have.
She looks like a completely different doll.
If you look at, honestly, if she's not what I expected her to look like, I still love how she looks. I really, really love it.
I wish Yvette had this face mold.
Yvette would have looked great in this face mold. You're right.
Like, she reminds me of those old 1920s dolls with the detailed faces.
Yes. I was gonna say, she has decal eyes that are brown, and I love that. So they're basically lighter brown than my other doll, which
I don't think we don't have this a lot in our collection, huh?
We don't have any decal eye dolls, I think.
Well, you now have one.
Yeah, we have one now. So I brought somebody because I was really curious. Miss Makina. So she's obviously a brown-eyed black doll who looks sort of. And I wanted to bring her because they have similar face molds, but upon further inspection, I feel like they are way different. They don't even look the same.
I love this doll as a kid. I'd be like, please, can I have her?
I love the vibe of her. Her book made me weirdly excited. It's very nostalgic.
Don't let children touch the curls.
But look, For instance, Makina has regular pinwheel brown, and she has decal, which are like a dark decal brown. Now
I
I'm
have to
looking.
say these actually are almost realistic,
She has
but these ones are almost more realistic.
I can't tell. She has almost my eyelash pattern for context. So I kind of have eyelashes like hers on her painted on ones, which are really gorgeous. She has a fuller lip, so I don't think they look very similar at all. Like I initially thought. Seeing her in person, I feel like these are so different that you could say they're cousins, but I wouldn't say they look like sisters. Like
No
my
offense to
God.
blind people, but you would have to be legally blind not to see the difference.
And even I watched someone who is legally blind who owns one of these, and she's seen Makina's in person, and she doesn't think they look similar. So she's really different looking, and I think
I know the hat doesn't match, but she looks like a church lady wearing it.
I should acknowledge that she's still wearing a Pleasant Company outfit from when the Halloween video was done because it's so pretty.
You could tell it's a little because it's meant for Josefinas.
This is meant for a thicker doll than her. I heard Claudia has a quite thin waist from people, and I feel like she's thinner than Makina already. But
Girl snatched right here.
I'm
She
not
looks
certain.
older actually because of the snatched waist.
Yeah, or just the cut of dress. She looks way more mature. Like,
Yeah, look, she has like a thinner waist still. Like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure she has a thinner waist, but I'm not sure if this is the place. I don't know if I want to sew her undressed to see if it's different. I might. There'll be a clip at the end if I do.
mark my words, someone will mess up her hair.
I'm scared of messing up her hair.
Oh wow!
I love it.
I wish Yvette's came more like this.
It has beautiful texture, by the way. It's in there. You can't feel it right away, but it's there.
It reminds me so much of Yvette and Josefina's hair.
Yeah, it's like Josefina's texturing. So,
oh, she's so pretty. Let's remove the sweater.
We're going to take off her sweater and talk real quick.
At least I can do that. Shoes
about this. I know this is going to be kind of a rambling review, but I want to mention sort of a movement going on in the AG community with Claudie here. And it's why we love Claudie, so AG doesn't, discontinue her or something. Because she wasn't selling as well as some of the other dolls when she first came out, but she's so gorgeous. She's like,
a little poof to the dress better.
I've heard a lot of things about her. Some people claim she looks too much like Cecile because she has kind of pin curls. They're not true pin curls from what I understand. I'm not a hairstyle expert.
They look like rag curls. Those are exact custom
These little rag curls up here, and they're supposed to lay down. Mine are. I don't know how long she's been there.
Those are actually called flyaways. You just like curl them up with fingers, and this is like rag curls.
These are supposed to hang down. I saw the product images. They're not hanging down.
Well, they will in time.
But she's like really cool. I've heard, let's see, what was the main quality complaint on her that I've heard about? I think it was her body fabric. I'm looking at her and I'm gonna see. It matches her skin tone fairly well. It's about the same tone as Miss Makina's, but I can definitely say
there, stop.
She looks thinner. Yeah, she definitely looks thinner.
This girl's like snatched like the original Pleasant Company.
She's like a OG Pleasant Company waist, I think. Oh my gosh.
Makes me feel nostalgic for an era I wasn't born in.
Like, we didn't exist in the 80s, but I feel like her waist is that of an 80s doll.
I feel as if the Pleasant Company people would love this.
She needs more love. I know I do plan on getting her Harlem Fasten Row outfits, because I love them. I know they're not historically accurate, but that's not the goal. Like, Kaya's pile.
And the flapper girl is a little inappropriate.
The flapper one was a bad choice, but on the naming, because she's not a flapper, she's a 9-year-old. She's not doing any of that kind of work, if you know what flappers did.
For history, flappers were, how to put this?
A good way. A topic that keeps your video from being marked for kids, if you know what I mean.
They were courtesans.
Yes, they were.
Because YouTube is,
You could say they're courtesans. Look it up if you're old enough to look it up. But yeah, that was a bad choice on their part. So yeah, I just think I really want to dwell on her beauty, but you'll see her more. I promise you she's going to be in a few reviews and an AGTube New Year's tag this year. So that's exciting for her. Already has a few planned videos. And if you guys have any ideas, I'm just going to ask you real quick. Is her skin the same tone or lighter? I swear she has a different undertone, but they have the same almost.
This one's like grayer? Like bluer, I guess?
Makina has a distinctly darker undertone, and she has a more pink undertone, I think.
This is like more red, a little redder.
Just me, does she have a scuff on her?
Yeah, she has a scuff.
It gives her character, but yeah, some might be annoyed by that. It's definitely a scuff, though.
Oh, well, at least you can play with her without feeling too bad now.
So yeah, serving all the
I like her matte skin. I have some dolls that are shiny.
That's a sort of an old doll thing. She might eventually get shiny, who knows. But she's super cute. I love her. And you'll see her again very soon, hopefully. Like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed this long video where I just look at the beauty that is. Why do you have to hold her at that angle? Bye.
Bye.